All right, so just wanted us to take a look here at our homework as we're going through, and I'm going to show you how to use the SALT tool this week and kind of what it can do for us to help us create confidence intervals, things like that. So the first point you're going to see here is on number 6, and it says in a random sample of 68 professional actors, it was found that 37 were extroverts. And then it's going to ask you, like, find estimate for P, find the 95% confidence interval for P, answer a bunch of questions when it comes to that. So we're going to click on SALT tool and see what it does. So when we do, it brings us up to this inferential statistics tab as we're going through. And then we're just going to need to know kind of how to play around with this to get us to what we want. So we are dealing with a proportion in this case. So we're going to use a one sample proportion when it comes to this. And now what I'm dealing with, I'm not dealing with a hypothesis test. I'm dealing with a confidence interval. So I'm going to click on the confidence interval button here. And now I just need to populate these things as we see. Number of successes, number of trials, as well as confidence interval. So if we come back, our number of trials, in this case, our sample size is going to be 68, and our number of successes, in this case, will be 37. So I have 37 successes out of 68 trials, and I'm interested in a 95% confidence. So I have, I already forgot the numbers, 37 and 68, 37, 68, 95%, and I'm going to click generate the results. So I've clicked this here and we take a look at what we've got. It's going to give me my estimate for P hats. It's going to give me the standard error, and it's also going to give me the lower and upper limits when it comes to constructing that value right there. So it's a pretty quick and easy tool for us to go through and figure out those things. And it's got some benefits here. It's got a couple of things we can do. One sample proportion, one sample T. We haven't learned about that yet. But that's the general idea of how we go about doing this. So that can help me figure out this problem here pretty quickly, where I go, oh, my point estimate is 5444118. And so it says round it to 4 decimal places. So it's 0.5441. 0.5441. And we'd have our answer there. And now when we're entering these things, we want to make sure we enter this in a proper fashion. So we're going to enter the answer in the form of lower limit to upper limit, including the word 2. And they want us to round it to 2 decimal places. So I would come here, round this to 2 decimal places. That's 0.43. Put the word 2 in there, and then I would put the upper bound 0.66. And we would have that answer right there going forward. So then we can figure out the next couple of steps. Y'all should be able to do these pretty easily when we get those. Those are more of the challenging ones that we see as we go about doing these things. So you see that all these SALT tools are coming with the proportion when it comes to that, because that's what we have the ability to do with it. So I know this is a pretty short one, but that's it. That's really all we can do right now with this SALT tool. So